I've been talking a lot in my videos recently about how I'm finding Facebook ads a lot less reliable when it comes to lead generation and reliable in general when it comes to advertising. But advertising helps fuel the fire. If you watch my video, subscribe to go and get that. If you watch my video the other day where I talked about my new campfire methodology, which talks about the new way to grow with video in 2022 and beyond, and you can get the blueprint for that, by the way, at mattjohnstononline.com/free blueprint. I talk a lot about how instead of ads being the major structure that drives everything, it's going to be, I believe, and what I'm seeing in testing, you're going to have to spend a little bit of money on ads and using organic to sort of blow everything up. And there's a whole methodology and training on that in that blueprint if you grab it there. And what I'm using lately and having success with is TikTok. And I've been testing Facebook ads right alongside it just to make sure that I wasn't seeing the wrong numbers or whatever it might be. And while my TikTok ad numbers are not exactly mind blowing, they are massively better than Facebook. And they also are much more in line with what I was willing to pay for similar ads on Facebook before. So, what I'm going to show you in this video today is how to run a lead generation campaign on TikTok to build your email list. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. All right. Okay. So, let's jump right into it. So, basically, what I'm doing is I'm driving leads to a very specific offer. It's just a download, it's just a regular lead magnet thing, and they're going into my CRM. I use Drip, and then they're going into an email sequence to book a call with me. Obviously, to help join my Ignite program to help people build their videos, build their business with video. And so, what I'm doing on TikTok is that's where I'm driving my cold traffic here, and I'm going to take you inside of that right now, and then we'll go through after I show you what it looks like here. I'm going to take you inside and give you an exact process that you can copy and paste and follow for yourself so that you can start driving leads through TikTok ads. So let me show you what I'm seeing here. So this is my TikTok ads account, and that's the ad level. Let's go to the campaign level. And I've been doing a lot of testing, and I'm still testing, to be honest with you. But here are the numbers that I am looking at. So 14,000 impressions on this so far, 0.45% click-through rate. I'm actually seeing that TikTok click-through rates are much lower than the sort of regular 1% benchmark that we're used to be looking at. What's wrong with the way that I'm speaking? And you see it's an $11 CPA. That's relatively normal in business to business. And I'm not in love with it. I'd rather it was somewhere close to 7 or 8. But on Facebook, you're lucky to get 20, 21, 22 these days because of the CPM. And look at my CPM number for B2B here, $12.51 USD. In all of my tests on Facebook and Instagram ads over the past month, I have struggled so much to get CPMs, which is the cost of advertising, cost to reach 1,000 people, under literally $60, $70. And we're talking about 12 on TikTok. And I actually think this could be quite improved. And it's better as you drill down. So this is the campaign. And I'm running this to you guys can get it for free here if you just click the link. This is what I'm running a lead magnet to. But you can see here, I tried a few different audiences, wasn't loving what I was seeing in some of the other stuff. TikTok is very touchy about things getting approved or not. And what they like to do is this. They like to half approve things. It's really weird, but I don't see any impact myself. I'll let you know if I do see impact, but I'm actually not seeing any impact from this partial. It's very strange. So you can see for this, spent $138 here, $2 cost per click, or $2.67 cost per click, $12 CPMs, 52 clicks, 0.46% CTR, 13 conversions at 1068, right? And it's actually more than that because data and iOS 14 and all this stuff, which is a 25% conversion rate, et cetera, et cetera. I'm also split testing landing pages on the back end as well, because I always do that, usually very different landing pages. And again, as I said, we're sort of early on in this, and the numbers are not blowing you away, I'm sure, but they are really good compared to it's similar to what you used to be able to get running Facebook and Instagram ads. And you just like, you can't do that now. $2.40 cost. So now as we drill down in the creative, so I tested a very short creative. I can preview here. I tested a very, very short creative here against a very, very long creative. And looks like I'm gonna have to pull it up here. Let's see this one. So I'm hovering over it. You can kind of see it was a very, very short 6-second creative against this creative, which I'll show you in a second, which is about a minute long and follows my sort of very typical like 4 R's sort of framework for direct response advertising. That one is overperforming like crazy. It's much longer. It's performing better than the very short video. So $9.43 CPA here. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. And I think like I can test some other audiences, see if the click-through rate can go up. I also can take a better look at the landing page. I'm split testing. So after I spend another $500 or so, we'll take a look and see like, hey, like which landing page is converting better. They're very different. So let me show you how I'm doing this. I have my campaign and it is a conversion campaign for downloads. To do that, I went into my assets, events, and web events, and I set up this download. So I installed a pixel. I can't go through that. If you want me to make another video on how to install the TikTok pixel, let me know and I'll make that video for you. I use Google Tag Manager, but you don't need to do that. So I have this pixel right here, and I just went in and I created the event for download. You see it right here. And I just created that. And basically what you do with conversion events here is you have the pixel on there, and then you just essentially tell TikTok ads in the events manager where the final, like where to record a conversion. So in this case, it's the thank you page. So they go to the landing page, they put in their email, and you click download, and then it takes you to the thank you page. Like, hey, you got it. There's a video from me on there, just being like, hey, what's up? Here's who I am. And an invite to join my Facebook group, Video That Sells. And then on that page, the pixel captures the thank you event. And that's what counts as a download. So that's how I set that up. If we go back into campaigns here on the ad groups, this is where we set up audiences. And there's only so much you can do here with audiences. I have found that there's purchase-based audiences and there's more broad interest-based audiences. I've tested both and I've had better success, at least for me so far, not just in this campaign and others, with the sort of broader interest-based audiences, for what it's worth. So you can see that there. So I tested these. I basically created one ad group, one ad, duplicated these two ad groups twice so that I could carry the ad and the settings over, and then just replaced the audience. Okay. So marketing and advertising broad right there is performing the best for me with this. And then on the ad creative, I did what's called a Spark ad, meaning I recorded the TikTok in the app just like normal. It's a native post on my TikTok. You can see it here. And then I set it up when I was doing the ad creative. It's kind of like if you've done Facebook ads, it's kind of like use existing post. So in this case, instead of use existing post, you click Spark ads, and then you can pick the post. Spark ad just means using an ad from an organic post that you created. So that's what this is here. Let me see if I can go to the beginning and jack it up so you can hear it. Ads don't work anymore. How do we grow our business? I'm going to tell you. By the way, this strategy is all about video. So if you're not interested in using video to grow your business, just get out of here. I've built video programs with some of the most viral, well-known programs in the world and made hundreds of millions of dollars for entrepreneurs. And here is the deal. I call it the campfire methodology. Number 1, fuel your organic YouTube growth. 2, be omnipresent. You have to be everywhere, but it doesn't have to take a ton of time and resources to do it. 3, you've got to build a community and fuel it. Instead of being the whole strategy, ads to an offer, now ads is just the kindling that helps people trickle into these things. I've put together a blueprint that you can download right now and start using for your business so you can get ahead of the curve. Go grab it, click the link below. I'll see you there. Okay. So basically this follows my general format for making ads on YouTube ads and TikTok ads. It's a really sort of general format where you have an empathy based hook at the beginning, which grabs people in. So if ads don't work anymore, what the hell are we supposed to do? So that's the hook at the beginning of this. And then it moves on to, hey, I figured out how to solve this problem. There's also a kick out here. So this is normally a YouTube thing that we do to make sure that people, a YouTube ads thing that we do to make sure that qualified folks get out before 30 seconds so you don't have to pay for the ad. Like I'll say, if you're not interested in XYZ, get out of here. For this, I kept it in the TikTok ad to make sure that the leads that I was getting were qualified. Because ultimately, my ultimate goal with this is there people to work with me in my program so that I can like help them grow their business with video. Like I need people that are committed and know what they're doing. So I included a statement in there that said, and listen, like if you're not interested in growing your business with video at all, like get out of here. This is not for you. Right. Because I don't want them to watch the rest of the video. I don't care about any of the other algorithm stuff. I just want them to go away because I want qualified leads into this thing. And probably that's why that's probably the difference between my lead cost being $9 and $6, but I'm happier to get a $9 lead rather than a $6 lead if they're good, right? So we've got that. And then we move into education. I think on TikTok, it's extremely important, YouTube ads as well. But on TikTok, I've really seen that you need to come in there promising value. People, because personally, I feel like more than any other platform, a TikTok ad feels organic. Like when you're going through and scrolling through TikTok, it's so hard to tell what's an ad and what's not an ad. Like it's very subtle, like much more subtle than any other platform. So you're going to get a lot of people watching that video and you want to retain them in the way the TikTok algorithm wants you to, which is you have to get them to the end of the video. But what I think is important to note is that you have to offer that education piece in there. It's obvious for like building credibility and it's just good for the direct response script thing, but it also is just good native for the platform. People are going to start trusting you. And then the obvious call to action, I put a sticker there. Bam, click here, do the thing. That's what it's all about. Okay. So that is how you want to structure that TikTok ad creative. It's working really, really well for me. It's fine to test shorter things. That video runs about 50 seconds. If you can find a way to make it 30, go for it. But this is working. And I also think that not all leads are created equal. And especially on TikTok, where it's just such a mishmash and I'm just not sure what I'm getting there all the time lead wise. I want to make sure that it's the right people that are coming in. So making the video a little bit longer, I think, is also going to be good to segment those people out. Of course, time will tell on this stuff. So that's how my TikTok ad is working. And that's the blueprint that I would give to you. And I think if you want to try this for yourself, number one, sign up for an account. It's easy. If you're in the US, I'm not sure what it's like in other countries right now as at the recording of this video. Number two, it's all about the creative. Make a video like I'm pretty confident in my video abilities. That's what I do for a living is teach people how to do video. But I think it might be a good idea to record a few different versions. Do it in your TikTok account organically so you can run it as a Spark ad and use the TikTok editor and their built-in text tools and everything like that. Okay. And make sure they follow the format that I just laid out for you. You can just pause it. You can rewind this video, watch it a couple times, take some notes. I'm doing this live right now, so I don't have like a thing where I can like write it on the screen, but you get the idea. And then you want to set it up as a conversion campaign. Get the TikTok pixel on your site globally so that you can retarget as well and create that event, whatever it's complete registration or submit application, schedule or download, whatever it is you're trying to get them to do. Have that event set up in the URL. And then it's really easy to set up the ads. If you've done Facebook ads, it's like they essentially TikTok copied them. I mean, it's the same thing. Okay. So just go through and do that and just see what happens. You have to start with a minimum budget of $50 per day. That is something that you have to know on TikTok. So you can't, I mean, that's not necessarily the case on Facebook ads. You can do as little as $1 a day. TikTok, $50 a day on a campaign. That's the best you can do. So you put that on there, and then just sort of see what happens. Try these broad interest based audiences, test some against each other. I was using what's called the Campaign Advantage Plus, I think, or is that what Facebook calls it? Essentially, it was CBO, it was Campaign Budget Optimization, where the budget is at the campaign level. And also remember, if you want to get, let me put this up here for you. If you want to get that blueprint that I've been talking about in this to show you the new way to grow with video in 2022 and beyond, mattjohnsononline.com/free blueprint. And I would love to see you there. And yeah, I hope you've gotten some value from this. Leave a comment below if you have any questions for me about this, because there is a lot of sort of little complicated pieces in there, or if there's anything about this that you'd want me to make a separate video about that you would think would be helpful for your reference. I could probably deep dive on each little mini part of this video.